First off, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your service all the time, but particularly now. I've been talking just about every day to the Governor of Puerto Rico. It is a really, really awful situation down there, and our fellow Americans need your help. And I can tell you that they're desperate for that help, and I told them that we have the finest National Guardsmen and women who are trained and prepared and experienced in dealing with this kind of problem. And so I understand this is a sacrifice for you and for your families, for you to go, but I know that that's why you wear the uniform, because you're ready when our country needs you to step forward and to engage in that sacrifice to help our country. And these men and women are in an awful circumstance. That island was facing all kinds of financial problems that led to all kinds of infrastructure problems, all of which you're about to see firsthand. And it's not like what happened in New Jersey, even though the storms are similar. We were in much better shape when Sandy came, and we know how badly that devastated our friends and family and each other. Down there, their infrastructure was hanging on by a thread, their roads, their power grid, all of those things. And there's plenty of help down there, plenty of food and water and fuel, but we can't get it to the people who need it because of that infrastructure. So there's going to be a lot of challenges for all of you down there, but I know that based on your experience and your training, that you're all ready for that challenge. And I can tell you, having experienced all the weeks and months of Sandy, as many of you did, that your appearance before them will immediately lift some of that burden. So I think the biggest fear people have in these moments is that they're being forgotten. That's amplified when we're dealing not with a state but a territory, and we're dealing with a territory that's an island away from the U.S. mainland. I'm sure that many of them are convinced that their fellow Americans are not going to remember them, are not going to stand up for them because they're far away, and they're not one of our fellow other 49 states. New Jersey is going to prove to them that we don't forget all the people who helped us after Superstorm Sandy, and we are going to stand back up and make sure that we provide as much help as we can to make life a little bit more normal for them as quickly as we possibly can. So I want you to know how much I personally appreciate you doing this. I want you to know that we're going to be praying for you and your families as you encounter challenges as you'll encounter there. And I want you to know that you make us proud, each and every one of you. Make me proud to be the Commander-in-Chief of the New Jersey National Guard, and I know make your fellow citizens of this state very proud for what you're going to be doing.